Hi, this is Jonathan coming at you with yet another episode on how to create a beautiful, interactive and easy webinar with Univid, which you can set up in less than 60 seconds. In today's episode, we'll actually take a look on how you go live when you have created your session and how you do it using the Univid Studio. We'll open up the session that we created with a Willy Wonka theme. And here we can simply navigate to the Univid Studio. We'll press start, and now we can actually start. Having access to this Univid Studio requires you to have a pro account today, but it's exactly the same kind of video flow as if you would have a meeting, which you can test out really easily with our freemium plan. So here you can choose studio quality for the best quality. You can choose your mic and preferred camera, and you can then join the studio. And here we see a preview of what it looks like when only us are in the studio. But we can simply also add some co-hosts, which I'll show you in a second on how you do that. And also nice to note is the fact that the participants can't see you until you press go live, meaning you can test things out. You can try disabling, enabling your camera, changing sound, sharing video, sharing some screens or whatever, testing out, adding your co-hosts, different type of presentation modes where we have some grid view, panel view, and presentation view. And just feel comfortable in the tech before actually going live. And you can also have that final discussion, the few minutes before going live to discuss the content of the webinar or whatever. So that's pretty good to know. So until we press go live, the audience can't see us. So if we just take a look at what the audience see here, down to the right, you can see that they only see the countdown in the participant view, but when we decide that we feel comfortable, we can go live, pressing go live and then stream. And now we are able to be visible for the audience. And now you can see that they actually see you in the studio and your co-hosts, and will be able to watch the webinar from now on. And you stop streaming, and then bam, the webinar is over for the participants. And it's also nice to know that all of the webinars in the studio mode are recorded, meaning you can access them in the session afterwards. Meaning you can, if you want, you can use the same link for the registrants after the webinar is done. And they can watch the webinar on demand if they missed it or want to access it afterwards for some other reason. So that's usually pretty nice, having only one link, and a lot of customers like that setup. But you can also download the webinar and the video recording to upload it onto your own channels, YouTube or whichever content bank you want. So the regular participants won't be able to access the studio and participate with video. However, if you want to, you can have multiple co-hosts, and they can be added in the admin management in the sidebar here. So to add a co-host, they have to have a Univid account, which they can create using the same link as you see in the URL bar, or the same link that you actually send out to all of the registrants for the webinar. So it's one link and a lot of simplicity. Once they've created a Univid account, you can find them in the search here. So I'll add my colleague Eric here. Let's see if I can type his name or email right here. And we can add him as an admin to the session. So that's quite straightforward, and now he can refresh his page and get inside the studio with you, preparing, checking the tech before, or just joining during even. So that's pretty convenient. If you want to add multiple co-hosts, you can do it without a lot of time ahead. Thank you very much for watching, and in the next couple of episodes we'll go through a bit on how you actually create interaction in your webinars, how to engage your audience and keep that focus going, and also how you follow up afterwards using analytics and statistics, and a lot of good insights you can get from the webinar using Univid. Until next time, I hope you host a lot of great webinars out there, and I'll see you soon. Thank you, bye.